Hi there, everyone. It looks as though we had a technical difficulty. I hope everyone is able to come back online. I think someone else from our organization started a meeting inadvertently and ended ours by accident. So hopefully everyone can come on back. And of course, if anyone is not able to come on back or needs to leave right now, we'll be able to post both the first part and second part of our presentation to YouTube today so everyone can see it. So I'm hoping that Peter will be able to come back online here in a moment and share his screen once again. We can pick right back up where we left off.
Yeah, I'm texting him now. I thought it was just me in mid-sentence, and then he said,
Right.
did the meeting end? I'm like, oh no.
All right. Thanks everyone who hopped back on. Please hang tight. Hopefully we'll get Peter back soon and we can finish out that presentation.
Yeah, he's got the presentation on his end, so.
While we're waiting for Peter to come on back, even though we had this technical snafu, it's actually for a good reason. I don't know if everyone on the call has gotten wind of this, but we're actually hosting a virtual conference later today. I think what they were doing was doing some pre-conference testing, which is why we got bumped off, unfortunately, but thank goodness we were able to jump back on. But that conference is called Innovative Solutions to Address Climate Change. And it involves, what we can do as businesses, as a community, to take steps to address the effects of climate change in the community. We've got the governor coming on board. We have Senator Cortez Masto coming on board. We have some Reno City Council members coming on board, business leaders and community stakeholders coming on board for some really interesting panel discussions. So that is going to be a free seminar from 3 to 5 p.m. today. And of course, you can register on our website, thechambernv.org. And I hope that some of you will be able to make it and join us for that as well. And do we have Peter back online?
He said he's trying to get back on, so I'm not quite sure what the hang up is.
Okay, all righty.
It's interesting. I mean, I can without the presentation. We only had another slide or two, and if he can get back on, we could take it from where we left off. I was discussing the platforms that we're on. Oh, there he is.
Perfect. Peter's back.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for your patience. We've got everyone back online. And Peter, whenever you're ready. Oh, perfect. Go ahead and take it away.
All right. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Not your fault. Like I was saying, we have some testing for a virtual conference going on, so we got bumped off. But luckily, almost everyone was able to come back. So back to it.
Seems the way these days.
Yeah, thank you, Kristine. And I think when we got bumped there, Diane was just touching on the 10,000 households a month that receive our print guide. That's approximately, in addition to that, we also have about 12,000 email subscribers as well.
Right.
So we just worked with another local nonprofit around driving, Black Friday traffic. So always going to work with folks to do digital marketing in conjunction with on-air stuff or as a standalone package as well. So there are, in addition to basically, having this broader reach on air and having this strong reach with our members, there are some real benefits to working with PBS that you simply can't get through other traditional media or even television outlets. PBS is the #1 trusted institution in the United States. It has been for, is it 17 or 18 years this year, Diane? I think it's
I
18
think we're
now.
well, maybe we're 18, but the stats have 17, so maybe we're into 18.
And what that means for our sponsors is that when your brand is seen in conjunction with PBS programming, the PBS brand, that trust rolls over to you, your products, your business as well. PBS viewers are more likely to trust sponsors. They're more likely to act on messages that they see from PBS sponsors than advertisers on other networks. And they're more likely to see your brand in a favorable light. And then, like I had talked about, when you're supporting PBS, you're not only reaching this audience that you need to reach, you're also supporting education in our community. And so when you use PBS as a marketing solution, that's seen not only as kind of self-serving marketing, but also an act of generosity and an act of community support as well, which has a lot of very beneficial branding results as well. Diane, is there anything you want to add on that slide?
No, I think you touched on most of it. I mean, you know, as I mentioned earlier, I think that one of the biggest points is that, you know, is the sponsor trust. I mean, people are really loyal to PBS, and so when they're watching it and they're watching our shows, they really do pay attention and take action on the sponsor messages. So that's just something I would just want to touch home about. It's really important.
Yeah. And you know, all of these benefits have very real impacts for all kinds of businesses. You know, we work with everyone from retail businesses to services, business to business sales organizations, office supply companies, really a broad reach and widespread impact there. So this is a summary of the offer that we've put together specifically for Chamber of Commerce members. And before diving into the nuts and bolts of it, I really want to stress one thing, and that's that, you know, included in any of these packages is the full production of your on-air announcement. You'll have the same team that's making Wild Nevada, helping your business get your message across to this audience.
Thanks, Peter. So I'll just jump in here. You know, so I think one of the goals in thinking about small businesses in the community and some of the challenges that people have faced this year with everything going on, we really wanted to put together, as Peter mentioned in the beginning, something super turnkey, something relatively easy for you to put your message together to reach our audience. So this specific package focuses mainly on our broadcast and our TV. And as Peter mentioned, we work directly with you to help create your video announcement. I have a development coordinator that would reach out to help you create a script, to gather images, and anything else that you might be able to provide to us to help us create your videos. So it's really turnkey and really super simple. So that's something I really want to stress. It might seem daunting to get a video made, or, you know, you have to think about going to an outside source, but that is not the case. So, so we're happy to work with you on that. And again, I wanted to put something together that allowed you to reach a broad audience in a, you know, a nice time frame. So there are two packages here. One's 26 weeks or a half a year, and one's for a full year. And it's basically creating video rotator announcements that would run on our main channel during the week. And those could also run during prime time. It really depends on availability. And then we can also put your messaging on either the Create channel or the PBS Kids channel. And that's up to you. It depends on who your target audience is and who you want to reach with whatever business it is that you have. So one of the things I wanted to just stress as a partner, we're offering all chamber members a 15% discount to work with us across the board. If you had interest in wanting to do something in print or again, in our email or any other platform, that would also be offered on those platforms as well. So again, very turnkey packages for you, and hopefully at rates that you feel are, you can manage through your business, and able to help you market and maybe grow your business throughout the next year. So at this point, I think I would ask if anybody had questions for us.
All right, fantastic. Thank you both again so much. And thank you to everyone, especially to you, Diane and Peter, for rolling with the punches and the technical difficulties. It is much appreciated. We do actually have one question that came in that has to do specifically with email marketing. So I'm just going to go ahead and read the question as it's written.
Okay.
Could you give us a lot of detail on using your email list for marketing? I was not aware of this. There are often complex restrictions with this. This should be one of the most effective marketing methods for us. 12,000 email subscribers with these demographics is an awesome opportunity. So I think basically the heart of the question is how someone might get involved specifically with your email marketing efforts.
Definitely. So specifically with email marketing, we want to make that truly a partnership. And we can deliver the most value to sponsors, to advertisers, by making that look as close to native content coming from the station as possible. And to that, it's got to be something that's providing value to our members, right? So for instance, we recently worked with the Museum of Art to promote their Black Friday promotion along with our Black Friday promotion, right? So those two went hand in hand. It really gave a community feel to that, while providing effective marketing both for the station and for Nevada Museum of Art. It also, the way that we see it, gave our members access to something they might not have known about otherwise that we know is going to be of value to them. So for us, it's less about formal restrictions on what we're sending. We use that list to send solicitations all the time. It's more about making sure that that messaging is something that we want our donors and our members to have access to. And we're pretty creative with that. We're usually able to find solutions that work for everybody and that really drive traffic from that member list.
Right. And I have to say, I appreciate that that question too, because I'm a big proponent of email marketing with my background. And yes, there are restrictions around it for sure at PBS. And I've been pushing for creative ways to make this possible. So I'm happy we're able to actually talk about it on this call, because the Nevada Museum of Art was really the first promotion we did, and it was very successful. So that's the other piece I want to say. It was successful because of many of the things Peter said. It provided value. It went in hand with our messaging for Black Friday. And it seemed, they've been a partner of ours for a long time as well. So it's a nice partner relationship there. So that's my 2 cents on the email marketing.
Awesome. It is a powerful tool. I know for us, at the chamber, we don't necessarily use our email list for marketing in a traditional sense, but it's one of the most powerful tools that we have in terms of reaching our members. And it's interesting that even in an age where you can reach people in myriad ways. You can reach them on social media. You can reach them even with OTT ads that are fairly new, but are definitely taking root. Sometimes the tried and true methods are still the best. And email is one of those things that most people have a rhythm of checking not only multiple times a day, but sometimes right when they wake up in the morning, it's the first thing they do when they reach for their phone. So it's always important to consider, the traditional behaviors that people are engaging in, and email is 100% one of those traditional behaviors. All right. Any other questions out there? It looks like we don't have any more questions. So with that, we will go ahead and end part 2 of the call. And once again, maybe actually before we sign up, oh, perfect. I was just going to say, if we could just put up some contact info so people could take it down, that would be great. And of course, as always, you'll be able to find contact information for all of the media outlets that that we have put together with this marketing solutions package when that package gets sent out on Friday. So you'll be able to peruse all of the offerings and get relevant contact info for all of those offerings on Friday. So with that, I think we'll go ahead and say goodbye for now. And I want to again thank Peter and Diane and everyone on the call for being with us and for taking time to launch this exciting campaign with us.
Thanks, Kristine. And feel free to
Thank-
reach out to me with any questions about the package I either offered or any of the other components of the presentation that might be of interest to you.
All right, perfect. Thank you all so much.
Bye, thank you.
Thank you.